In this short video, we're going to have a look at the conservation of mass. This time we're going to be looking at the reaction between lead nitrate with potassium iodide in solution form. All the hash symbols that you can see on the screen belong to lead compounds, so just be very careful when you're handling lead solutions, lead solids, especially if you're pregnant, because it does harm unborn babies. Right, so the first thing, we want to gather our equipment together. We want a balance that's either 1 decimal place or 2 decimal places, so we can really look at the accuracy, and we need to tare the balance. That means set it to 0. So if we put both of the beakers we're going to be using onto the top of the balance, press the tare button and it will go to 0. This is important because it makes it easy to see that mass has been conserved. Then if we pour some of the lead nitrate solution into the beaker and place the beaker onto the balance. Next we're going to do the same with the potassium iodide solution. So take off your beaker, pour it into the solution into the beaker and put it back onto the balance. Students often are tempted to pour things straight onto the balance and spill them. Note down the reading, 113.7. Then we basically need to add the two solutions together. It doesn't matter which way around you do it, but as soon as they meet, you will see we get that reaction. Note down the reading, 113.7 again. So this shows that the mass has been conserved. After a while, you'll notice that the yellow solid, which is insoluble, starts to settle, and you can go on and filter off the lead iodide if you want. At this point you might now want to be thinking about some of the questions that you are going to ask your students and maybe note some of them down. So for example, we could get them to state the law of conservation of mass. How will they record their observations? How do they know that the chemical reaction's taking place? What's the word equation or the balance symbol equation for the reaction? And how do we know that mass is being conserved during the reaction? These are all questions that your students should be able to answer.